Ima na ife ada aka ebe ife na-achị n'ebe ọ na-adị FM 103.5.
Yes, at a time like this, no, we must talk about this. You're welcome back, to Straight Reports on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. I am Martin Ifan Shupu Eki Zieza number the first. Remember that before we went on the break, I was telling you about Catalonia, and their struggle to have a country of their own. And, the dilemma that has ensued, that some people want to go, some people do not want, and, a whole lot of things, And the conduct, I also, before I now left you, I said something about United Nations, Before I tell you how United Nations stand when it comes to the struggle of Catalonia and like what is going on between Catalonia and Spain, let me tell you how Russia sees Catalonia, because anything like Russia, their view now in the international community matters a lot, because whatever they withdraw from, there is trouble there, whatever, a whole lot of things. Russia, the influence Russia has on the world is so much, and we don't know it till the Ukrainian war started, but let me tell you their stand on what is happening in Catalonia. Russia sees Catalonia as evidence of European Union's double standards. That's what Russia sees there, So why is Russia's view very important? What is going on now? The amount of control they have on the world. Russia is doing a whole lot of things already. Russia is has this arms deal with Iran. They have deal with Turkey. Russia is like having a lot of influence now, more than America does these days. So that's why whenever these days, what Russia thinks about the situation matters a lot as well. In the international space too. So it remains a fact, Russia's decision today affects how European Union takes their decision as well. This decision Russia will take, European Union will, take a counter one in order to survive. These days, European Union is spending a lot of money on arms just because of Russia, So a whole lot of things. Russia affects a whole lot of things. In 2017, Spain arrested some of Catalonian leaders, and the United Nations Working Group on arbitrary detention, said to Spain that they should investigate their arbitrary decision to deny bail to Jaquaras, Jody Sanchez, and Jody Cruzat. These three people were arrested as at the time. This just the same way, UN came out to say that, this week, United Nations Human Rights Council Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has indicted both our country, Nigeria and Kenya government for arrest and extradition, rendition, torture, and continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu.